Hi and welcome to Motorhomes. I'm Andy and today we're going to do another one of our tutorial videos, and today we're going to look at your Truma heating system. Now this particular van here has gas and electric heating. So when we turn it on, now for me the control panel's always been put in the wrong place, because the first one we want is the third icon along, because this is your heat source. So when we press on there you'll have a choice: gas, mix 1, mix 2, electric 1 or electric 2. So gas is self-explanatory, it's gas. Mix 1 is gas and 1 electric element, mix 2 is gas and 2 electric elements, or obviously electric 1 is 1 electric element, electric 2 is 2 electric elements. Now you would think, and you would probably be right in thinking, that 2 electric elements is going to get you up to heat and be far more efficient than 1. You're absolutely correct. But some sites might not necessarily have enough electric output coming into the vehicle to be able to allow you to run on 2. Hence the reason why it gives you the option. The other thing to bear in mind is if it's very, very cold outside and you want to get up to heat very quickly, then put it on a mix. As long as you're plugged into the mains and you can run on the electric as well as your gas, that will get you up to heat even quicker. So like I say, the first thing we're going to do is going to pick our heat source. Now if you're going to put it on gas, of course, remember to turn your gas on first, or otherwise it's going to come up with an error and it's going to tell you can't do that. So what we'll do is, we're on electric hookup at the moment, so we're going to say we'll put it on electric 1. The next thing we need to do is pick our temperature. Now you can take that anywhere up to 30 degrees. And the nice thing is it will only kick in once the temperature drops below. So if we wanted it at 20 degrees, we'll press that. And now it's saying, right, we're set. We've got it on 20 degrees and we're running through electric hookup on 1 electric element. After that, of course, we'll want to do our water. Now we've not got any water in the van at this precise moment in time, but then we have a choice of off, eco, which is 40 degrees, hot, which is 60, and then boost. So if one of you has just had a shower and the other one wants to have a shower again quite soon after, and you've used all the hot water, pop it on boost and it'll just heat the water up a lot quicker than it would do just having it on hot alone. And then of course we go over to our fan, and then we have eco or high, and that's just how much air we're going to push through the system. So you'll notice on your van you have vents all over the place, and how much air we're going to push through that system will depend on that particular setting. In a nutshell, that's how you use your heating. Where you've got to be careful and where things can go wrong is, like I say, usually you should be going 3, 1, 2, 4 or 3, 1, 4, 2. Doesn't matter. Check your heat setting first. Make sure you're either plugged into the mains or you've got your gas turned on. Then you go to your heating, set your temperature, then make sure you've got water in before you try to heat it, because you don't want to end up blowing your element. And then we'll set our fan speed, and that will be fine. If you do something wrong, more often than not, it will come up with an error code. And then that will lock you out the system for a certain amount of time, usually around about 15 minutes. If it's something more of an issue and you've actually got a problem with your system, if you go on to the Truma system or get in touch with the Truma technician, give them that code and they should be able to tell you what the issue is with your system. Where it's also good, for example, is if you were away and you contact Truma because you've got a problem while you're away, they may be able to isolate that issue before you even go in for your repair, so you might be able to get the parts in before you even got to a technician to be able to get that done. Now the other thing, of course, is what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn the heating off. If we now go back to our fan, because we've got no heating on, we have off or we have vent. If we press on vent, that will go up to number 10. Basically what that gives us the ability to do is to circulate the air in the van. Now it's not like air conditioning. If it's 40 degrees outside, you're just circulating 40 degree air inside. But it can, if the weather's just a bit warm and you can circulate your air, it gives you a little bit of respite, which is always really nice. So they're your main heating controls. Now what we also have here, of course, is your clock just here. So you can set your timer for when it comes on. So you, for argument's sake, if you get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, you want to set your heating to come on at 6 o'clock. It's lovely and warm when you get up, and you can set it to go off as well. Then we have your main clock, so we can change the time. So obviously wherever we are in the world, we can change that. You'll see there's a little blue switch just there, and that's showing us that we're on electric hookup at the moment, which is again is important for when you're actually doing the initial settings. Then we have your settings itself. So offset is you can offset the screen, so you can move the screen around. Why you'd want to, I really couldn't tell you, but it is possible to do. Temperature you can change from degrees to Fahrenheit. brightness of your panel, 12 or 24-hour clock, language, if all this is a little bit too easy and you want to do it in French, German or Italian, fill your boots. And then index. Now index is where it will store the code. So if you've had an issue, like I say, a Truma technician can go in and see what problems you've had. And then you have reset. Reset, if you've got a glitch in your system, you can try resetting the system. Hopefully that will stop any problems that's going through. If you trigger something because you've done it wrong and it's going to lock you up for 15 minutes, don't hit your reset. It won't do a thing. It'll just confuse the system more. Unfortunately, in those situations, suck it up. You've done it wrong. You've got to wait 15 minutes, then go back in and just make sure you do it right the second time so you're not freezing cold in the middle of the winter. There we have your Truma control panel. Really hope you found this useful, and thank you very much for watching.